I have to always make sure that it actually connects to the internet, or else I'll be sitting here talking to myself. Um, but if you can hear me and see me, and if I'm live, I want to welcome you to the Inspiration in 30. My name is Gloria Ward. I'm the founder of this amazing project, the I'm Loving Me Project, where we inspire you to be your best self, to love yourself, to recognize just how awesome and amazing you are. We go on trips. We have coaches come talk to us. We have coaching services. We have a lot of stuff so that you could get yourself on the right path to live the life you want to live, right? And also just to get you to a place where you can finally choose you and be okay with your life, right? Too many times we are always doing things for other people, making sacrifices, trying to figure it all out. And most of the time, we need some help. Again, like I tell you ladies all the time, walking this journey is a journey within itself. Why? Because you're doing a lot of new things. You're learning how to break habits. You're learning how to really put your best foot forward. And sometimes it's just a little bit difficult to do, but as the more you strengthen your muscle, the more that you will see that it is all worth it. So I want to thank you guys for coming on. I see that I am on Facebook, so I am cool with that. So thank you guys for coming on. All right. So one of the things that I wanted to say just before we get started with the Inspiration in 30, for everyone who is listening, we all know what's going on in the Ukraine, right? We all know what's going on there. Here's what I'm going to say to you, all right? Because I would not be a good friend if I didn't say this. They got gas prices that are going up, ladies, right? Food prices are going up. That means airline tickets are going up. Rent is going up. But here's what I want you to know and understand: the wages are flat, right? The dollar is going down. Here's what I want you to listen to, okay? I want you to be able to not get engulfed with the news, but pay attention to the news and start to cut out any unnecessary spending. Okay? Cut out any unnecessary spending. And what do I mean by that? Right? If you can't convert the excess cash that you have right now sitting in the bank, or the excess money that you have outside of your bills, into an asset or into more income, don't spend the money. Let me say that again. The excess money that you have right now, if you can't turn that into an asset, or you can't turn that into more income, don't spend the money. Don't go out there wasting your money with everything that's going on right now. Find ways, look into different things, ask questions about how you can figure out how to increase your income, or how you can turn your excess into assets. Okay, let me tell you why I'm telling you that. With everything that is going up, you're going to be paying more money, right? You're going to be paying more money for gas, more money for food, more money for a lot of things. And even though we are slowly trying to come out of a pandemic, we still got other things that we are facing. And I don't want you to get lost in the sauce where you feel like the money that is coming in is going right back out the door because everything is so high and you're trying to feed your family and you're trying to just get by, right? Put your money into places where you believe that you can make more money or you can make it an asset until we could get through all of this. Okay. Or if you don't want to do those things, figure out how you could go ahead and save your money and try to put it in some interest things. Okay. Just until things settle down. All right. So that's one of my lessons for today, because I would never ever not come on here and give you some information that you can't use, right? So let me say that again. Things are going up. Because they are going up, hey Rebecca, because they are going up, cut out any unnecessary spending that you can. Meaning that if you got a certain subscription service that you know you don't watch that often and that you know you could do without, just cancel it, right? If you are doing things that you know that you can kind of let go for now, cancel it. Why? Because you're going to need excess cash, right? And that excess cash you're going to need, you either going to put it towards making more money for yourself, depending on what that is, or you put it into an asset, real estate, or anything like that, right? Because this is the opportunity. I know people say that, war creates death and all this stuff, but let me tell you what it also does. It also creates opportunities, right? And I would be remiss if I didn't give you the knowledge that people will not give you, right? Don't get lost in the sauce like everybody else complaining. If you can't put it into an asset, and if you can't create more income with the excess that you have, save it and put it in something where it will grow interest until this all blows over. Okay? And then you will have enough cash when other people spend their cash to do whatever it is that you want. Because now you become in a position of power where you can buy more assets. You can, increase your income and do different things. That's the way the stuff works. Okay. So that is that. That is that business lesson for those people who are out there. All right. So let's get into the topic of stop meditating on your mess ups, right? Because I want to be able to let you guys know something. And if you've been listening to me for a while, and I'm going to make this short, I'm not going to let it be long, but I want to say this. If you've been listening to me for a while, here's what I want you to know. And here's what I want you to remember and take into your spirit, please. Okay? Take this into your spirit for me, please. You are alive by design. Okay? You are alive by design. And the moment that you understand that is the moment that your life begins. Okay? Hear me. Other people didn't make it. You did. People are sick in the hospital bed. You are here listening to me, reminding you of who you are. There are some people who can't even make it through the day, but you have made it and you are here and you are living another day and you are trying to figure it out another day. You don't have time to focus and meditate on your mess ups. If you are here by design and you understand and you know that, and your life opens up for you, then you will live your life on purpose every day, and you wouldn't care if you make mistakes, because you know that you are learning along the way. I hope you can hear me on that. Okay? I want you to get it. I'm going to say it again because some people just came in, and forgive me for those who have been here. I want you to know that you are alive by design. Okay? You are alive by design. If you are here listening to me, there is a purpose for your life. God keeps waking you up every day. You are here every day with a sound mind, the activity of all of your limbs. You might have a little bit of pain here and there, but you got all the activity of your limbs to live your purpose. And guess what's happening? Time is going by. That's why you got to wake up and know and understand. You don't have time to be meditating on what you did, how you messed up, how guilty you feel, all the mistakes you made. Dead and stinking. Dead and stinking. Told you what my grandmother told me. The pain will stop as soon as you let it go. Right? Life is passing you by. Don't waste your gifts meditating on the stuff that you did, you didn't do, what you should have done, what you could have done. It's over. What matters is right now. I would say this 10,000 times. There is somebody in the hospital right now, Kiki, Rebecca, Khadijah, and all the rest of you ladies who are listening to me. Somebody right now is in the hospital begging God to have your spot. And you sitting up here meditating on how you messed up, what you can't do, your purpose that you feel like you can't achieve. You get what I'm saying? They're praying and hoping and wishing. They got the mothers of the church around them. They got family members wailing over them, begging God for them to just to open their eyes, begging God to just do the activities that you do every day. On their knees crying every night, asking just for a little bit of joy by allowing that person who's laying there or that person themselves who's laying there to give them a second chance. And we on social media, right? Putting up things complaining, saying if my life was better, saying if I didn't do this, saying if I didn't have that, if I had that, all those things. And guess what's happening with time? It's passing by. And then you say, well, where did my life go? What happened to me? How come I'm not where I want to be? Because you meditating on mess. Leave that shit alone. Those things that you are holding on to, that you're trying to figure out and all that is back here. Even the mess that you're going through right now, you won't be able to see your way forward until you figure out a way to cut that off. Right? You're not going to be able to move as fast as you want to because you keep holding on to this baggage. Let it go, bag lady. You can drop it. Gloria, that's hard to do. You could just say that, but it's staring me in the face every day. Yes, because you keep looking at it. Well, I can't just turn a blind eye to stuff that I know I need to fix. Fix it. Fix it. Handle it. The change is hard, right? The mess you got yourself into right now, you could get yourself out of, but you just got to make decisions. There's always a choice. There's always a choice. The more you let it linger, the more you will see your life pass you by. The more you will feel like you're stuck. The more self-hatred you will have towards yourself. The more you stop believing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? I sat here and I said to myself, I said, damn, you know, Gloria, you always think about the things that you want, but you also think about the things that you don't have. Yes, I'm grateful for the things that I have, but I'm always looking over there like, I want that though. I need to go get that though. And I'm focused on that. And then I got to pull myself back. And I'm like, Glow, be happy with where you are right now. Stop meditating on all the stuff that are bad. You'll get there if you appreciate what you have. You will get there if you will just handle what's in front of you today and do your best at it, right? You will get there when you let that mess be what it is, just messiness that is back there. And please stop letting your friends, family members, and people around you remind you of how bad you are. And the second thing that I would tell you, which a lot of people do, a lot of my friends do, sometimes I do, is tell other people how bad you are because you don't think they listening, but they are. Stop telling people, well, I got a habit of doing XYZ, and I really don't like this, and I'm really bad at this, and I'm really bad at reading because the teacher told me, and I'm bad at my money because I never could save anything. My account always go negative, and I'm bad at this. Stop telling people how bad you are. They believe you. They believe you. You believe you. But if you only focus on the messiness and meditating on how much you messed up, how are you supposed to get it right? That's why I said, even with the book, Becoming Truly You, that story, I wrote it because that was back there. I can't write that no more. That's not my story no more. I can't sit up here and say my life is, this and my family is this. That's not my life no more. My mom is gone. I had to face that. I miss her dearly, but that happened for a reason, and I had to understand that. My grandmother took us in. She did the best that she could. She taught us how to survive. She taught us how to get out here and get stuff for our own. She's not here no more. But that's what her purpose was. I have to be able to be okay with that. I'm divorced. I'm in a one-bedroom apartment with two dogs, rebuilding my life. I thank God I'm here. The mess that I was in got me here. It helped me grow. It helped me look at myself. It helped me deal with the issues that I didn't even know I had. But I can't use that anymore. I can't blame the ex-husband anymore. I can't blame my mom. I can't blame my grandmother as to why my life is the way it is now, because you got to let that go. That's dead and stinking. I control my narrative now, right? You control your narrative now. I choose to be where I am. Nobody is bullying me. Nobody is telling me anything that has put me where I am right now. And it is up to me to make decisions to go where I want to go. But I can't get there meditating on this mess. The only reason why I'm here is because I got a divorce, and I would have never got a divorce if it wasn't for him, and and blah, 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 and all the stuff that happened. I would have had more money if I wasn't drinking every day, if I didn't get into an accident, if I didn't go to jail. All that shit is dead and stinking. It made me who I am right now, today. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. The mess grew you up. It helped you grow. It put you in a position where you now understand that you don't have time to waste, because time is not waiting on you. If you are here by design and you know that, every day you will wake up with a purpose. Can you hear me? We only feel that way when something tragic happens to us, because we felt what it felt like to have our lives almost taken, to be in a situation where we were so sick we didn't even know if we were going to live or die, or we stricken with a disease that we don't even know if we're going to live or die. But here's the beauty of that. Here's the beauty of that. If you're listening to me, not you though, not you though. Now, some of you might have high blood pressure, diabetes, taking a little medication, whatever it is. But you know, if you get your life right, you exercise, you eat well, and all that, you can get that mess under control. You might not have the money you want, but you know you can get out here and increase your income. You know you can, especially right now, right? You know there's opportunities out there for you. You know that there's love out there for you. But if we meditating on that mess, ain't nobody gonna want to hire me. I gotta go back to school. Ain't nobody gonna love me. I got too much baggage I'm coming with. I'm too big. I'm too small. He ain't got enough money. Come on, y'all. Not in this day and age. I'm 43. You tell yourself how old you are. And then you ask yourself how much time you got. You got time. But you make that time by letting go of the bullshit and focusing on your purpose and where you're going. Right? It kills me how I talk to some women and I'm like, oh, you divorced? I'm like, they like, yeah, you know. I'm like, do you ever speak to your ex? Like, girl, no, I don't speak to that man. I can't stand that man. I would hate him for the rest of my life. All the stuff that he did to me and all this stuff, they'd be like, damn, okay. Well, when are you going to let that mess go? Because even though you don't think, it's spilling over into the other relationships. Right? And it's not easy. It's not easy because you're guarded. It keeps you safe if you really want to think about it. Right? Blaming someone else or blaming something else gives you the excuse not to change. You get it? Blaming someone else or blaming something else gives you the excuse not to change. You get to sit in that mess. You could rationalize in that mess. You don't have to be held accountable in that mess. You're the victim in that mess. And then life just goes by. And you say, I'm trying to find me, Gloria. I'm trying to figure out what I like. What is it that I love? What are some of the things that I can do in my life, right? And it's like, well, what you thinking about every day so that you could do that? Are you thinking about all of the mess ups, how much things are not right, all the obstacles you need to overcome before you can love someone, get better finances, all that stuff? Come on now. Yep. Kiki, me and my ex-husband are good friends too. And I made that decision. I tell y'all something, and he comes on here and he listens because he's so afraid I'm gonna say something. He's so afraid I'm gonna say something that's gonna be on the internet. But like I told him, this is my truth. If you feel like you want to go and say something, then you get your own little space and you go ahead and tell your side of the story, right? But one of the things that I told him when we were separating, because he gave me the divorce papers the first time, and he said, you gotta go ahead and sign this. This is before we moved out of our house. He said, you gotta go ahead and sign this because these are the divorce papers. I was like, I'm not signing that. I'll get my lawyer to look at it first. And he said, to me, Gloria, if you I don't know. I was like, maybe there's something in here for me because all the stuff that you put me through, I'm not just gonna sign these papers and think it's okay. And he like, if you ever want an enemy in your life, if you don't think that I'm not gonna come hard down on you, blah blah blah, try to intimidate me and scare me, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at him like, and I said to myself, funerals and divorce bring out the worst in people, right? And I just told him, I was like, you not that person. You vindictive. But I know our relationship is more than that. Right? Now you ain't gonna try to intimidate me so that I can go ahead and sign these papers. But what I know for sure, we are still friends. And once I said that to him, because he was afraid. He said all that because he was afraid, right? Then we started to talk more, right? And we started to say, look, I'm moving out. You can go ahead and move out. I'm going to find my place. I mean, we helped each other move, right? We looked at each other's place. We had keys to each other's places. We made sure that we were straight and everything was good. There is no way you could have a 20 something year relationship with someone and then say that you hate that person's guts. You got to be able to let that go because it's not doing anything but eating you up inside. Yes, it was crazy in my marriage, but it is what it is. What happened back there is dead and stinking. I can't change it. He can't change it. So we got to look at where we are right now and what that looks like. And we decided that we was going to be good friends. I trust him with my life. He trusts me with his. Whoever comes along in our lives, we just going to have to respect each other's boundaries. And that's just how it has to be. And that's what I mean, ladies. How are you going to move forward if you don't let the mess go? Stop meditating on that shit about what happened to you. There's nothing you can do about it. It changed you. Now let it change you for the better, not make you bitter, not keep you stuck, not make you feel guilty. You was a different person back then. You're growing into the person that you want to be now. So the obstacles that you are facing now is helping you grow. You get it? Love on yourself just a little bit more and be proud of how far you've come. And then let that mess go. You got so many other things to be thinking about right now. Don't let all those things that you feel guilty about that's messy in your life get you unfocused, because it will, and it will keep you there. You might be smiling and jigabooing around to friends and family and co-workers, but that shit is eating you. Okay? That shit is eating you. Figure out what you want, what you gonna let go, and then start moving towards the things that you do want. Okay? I love y'all. I see y'all on Friday. I'm gonna put up the video from yesterday, the interview that I did with Miss Donna Marie Johnson about toxic perfectionism. It was a very good interview. I'm gonna put it up before I go. But I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good day. Thank you for always coming on. Please like and share, send it to your friends. Make sure you join our email list. We're gonna figure out where we're gonna go somewhere in June. Oh, Mary J. Blige is coming here with her Soul of a Woman festival for Mother's Day weekend. That's what I was talking about, y'all, where we try to plan things. And then here we are. Mary J. Blige is coming. We got Mother's Day weekend. We got Memorial Day weekend. We got graduations. I mean, Atlanta be booming, okay, with so much stuff to do. But if you guys decide to come to that, because I think that's like a nationwide summit and concert series that they bring in, let me know you're coming, and then we can go ahead and put something together and kind of hang out or go to a couple of places and just chill. Okay. All right, I love you. Bye.